Greta Grenade and Mercury Troy are Saintly Bomb!
By the time he retires to bed, he is slightly tipsy and rather more horny. Getting one over Kirk tends to do that to him. He considers what to do about it. The awkward truth is that what McCoy really likes is taking it hard up the ass. But he is too senior an officer for that to be easily organized. He settles down for the next best thing, and the monster springs into action. Abruptly, he finds his hands pinned above his head, wrapped tightly in a tentacle as strong as steel. The bulk of the beast is settled between his legs, pushing his thighs apart. McCoy's heart rate spikes. His mouth goes desert dry. Nothing happens. The creature seems to be waiting for something. It is watching him, as ever, waiting for... McCoy finds himself laughing hysterically. It's waiting for him to consent. He nods at it cautiously. He can feel the vibration down to his bones as it hums at him happily. Tentacle 1 keeps his arms stretched tight and taut above his head. Tentacles 2 and 3 each wrap around a thigh and pull them up and out, leaving his genitals dangerously, deliciously exposed. But the creature is not yet interested in that. Instead, Tentacle 4 rises back and forth across his chest as if trying to work something out. Finally, it finds the right bit of tentacle to allow it to place the sucker over each nipple. It pushes down and then sucks back up, and McCoy screams in surprise. Tentacle 5 sets off to explore his aching erection. The tips of the tentacle are surprisingly delicate, and this one curls curiously around his pulsing shaft, dips into and explores inside the foreskin, tickles tentatively at that oh-so-sensitive spot just below the head, and finally wriggles through the leaking pre-cum and sees how far it can squirm into the slit. Apparently happy that the human appendage has reached its maximum size, Tentacle 6 winds a coil tight around the base, leaving McCoy arching off the bed as the living cock ring squeezes around him. There's really only one place left for the last 2 tentacles to go, but apparently this squid is a tease. At last, a tentacle pushes curiously into his ass. He doubts he's ever taken anything this deep. With Tentacle 7 in, a sucker pulsing erratically against his prostate, Tentacle 8 pushes in to join its companion. This one has been doubled over to allow for a much bulkier insertion. The doctor moans helplessly against the sheer size of it. It doesn't take long before he's pumping fountains of semen into the monster's mouth, and it is sucking it all up like mother's milk. He drifts off into a haze of endorphin, all capacity for coherent thought long since fucked right out of him. He focuses to find the cephalopod cleaning him up with a damp cloth held in one tentacle, while offering him a cup of coffee with the other. It has milk, but no sugar, just as he likes it. He could swear that the monster is radiating smugness. He takes the coffee and he pats the bed beside him. As usual, it pushes into the crook of his arm, butting against his chest as if seeking attention. They would appear to be snuggling. McCoy thinks about it. Really, what more could he ask for? If the price of this unexpected bounty was learning to cuddle, well, he would just man up.